A fast track video update coming to you again from PRI, Indianapolis, Indiana. We're in the Genesis Race Shocks booth, which is adjacent to the fast track booth here, as it is the final day of PRI 2013 here in the motorsports capital of the world, Indianapolis, Indiana. And joining me is the five-time fast track Northeast Tour Division champion, and the name says for itself. The bragging rights are posted on the back of the Genesis Race Shocks championship board for all of the accomplishments drivers have done throughout the 2013 season. He resides out of Titusville, Pennsylvania. Mad Max Blair, the 111 Rocket Chassis, Moody & Sons Welding, Specialty Products, and so many others, Genesis Race Shocks. And a big thanks to everybody at Genesis, Mike Farr and Company, for having us borrow this booth. But Max, man, you are going to move on to bigger and better things as being a fast track competitor. But talk about how 2013 was for Mad Max Blair.
Last year was awesome. We won 26 features, so it was a real good year. We come up a little short down there at Beckley for the World Championship. We ended up getting involved in a wreck. We were running good, running up front, but I won the Northeast title again and a bunch of features, had a lot of fun, and I met John Kennedy, and that's where this whole deal, my new deal come into play, and I'm real excited for next year.
Absolutely, of course. Five-time Fast Track Northeast champion, four-time Fast Track Weekly racing champion, of course, of the points program for that. And how many Fast Track Weekly track championships have you accrued? I think you got 2 track titles this year.
Yeah, I honestly, I'm not real sure.
Lost count?
Yeah, I'm not
30,
real,
40?
I'm not real sure.
Kind of building his own resume like his dad, Robbie Blair, has done. And your dad, Robbie Blair, man, he's kind of took on the sideline a little bit. Because there's one point where it was the 111, the 111, and then the WON 111. Father-son racing on there in the fast track and the supers. And you've done that from time to time. I know Erie Speedway is one of your favorite places where you like to race at. And, man, how do you just have the career that you've had, Max?
Because of my dad. I mean, I'm not, my dad is, without him, I obviously wouldn't do any of this. He got me where I am. He's, in my eyes, I believe he's the best there's ever been. Given the opportunity, I think he could have went a long way. And he's really smart, really good at what he does, and it makes my learning curve so much easier having him in my corner, being able to help me out.
Absolutely. Now, of course, he will be moving on to go in bigger and better things. But man, I know, you were talking, and you're going to stay running fast track. I mean, it's not we're not done singing the 111. You move on to another venture in endeavors of racing, but you're still going to try to get those dirty dozen in to be at the World Championship. And by the way, he was the 2012 World Champion.
Yeah, I'm not sure if we'll be able to get 12 in or not. I mean, I'm going to make an attempt to do that. It's going to depend how this goes. Some stuff has changed this weekend where my schedule with John's going to be pretty elaborate. But, we're going to hopefully still get to do some crate stuff in some other people's cars. I'm not going to have my own crate stuff anymore just because I want to focus 100% on my new deal here. But, we'll see what happens.
Now, let everybody know what is your plan. What are you going to be doing in 2013?
Well, I'm driving for John Kennedy. We're going to do the entire NDRL schedule, run for Rookie of the Year and that, and then pick and choose, bigger shows and stuff that makes sense around home to race at. And, when there's nothing going on, we'll go to McKean and Erie's on weekly nights and that kind of stuff. So we're going to race a lot. I'm really looking forward to it. It's an amazing opportunity. I can't thank John Kennedy enough for giving me this opportunity. It's really a dream come true.
Yeah, and that's the thing, too, because when I spoke to you earlier this week, and the way the rumor mill was in racing, how rumors mills are, you don't whether to believe it or not, but you're possibly just going to be doing maybe the ULMF series type deal, the United Late Model Series program that they have up there. But, man, that's awesome that you're going to be running the NDRL full time. So, yeah, that kind of puts it a little bit harder on the ship to get those 12. But you could run the weekly fast track deal. You know that. Get your 12 into that.
Yeah, we'll just have to see what happens. I don't want to do anything that's going to take anything away from this deal here.
Oh, yeah.
I want to focus on it. It's truly a dream come true. It's a once-in-a-lifetime chance, and I want to put 100% of everything I have into succeeding in what we're trying to do.
Well, Max Blair, thanks, buddy. You are truly a Class Act champion, and we appreciate everything you have done running with the Fast Track Racing Series. We wish you the best of luck. I know Stan Lester, Brian Haynes, myself, everybody says good luck on all of your future endeavors, and don't forget to come home once in a while to a Fast Track review.
Yeah, thank you guys. I really appreciate everything Fast Track's done for me. It helped get me where I am, and a group of real good guys, and hopefully you're around for a long time.
Go ahead. Final sponsors from Max Blair, the Closeout 2013. Go ahead.
Well, Kennedy Motorsports, I got to thank him number one. But my dad, Specialty Products, Genesis Shocks, All-Star Performance. It's everybody who helps me out. Without all them guys, we couldn't do this.
There you go. A 5-time Fast Track National Champion in the Northeast Division, 4-time Fast Track Weekly National Champion, and the numerous Fast Track Weekly Track Championships he's won, the World Champion, and so many other great things on his resume. Now moving on to the NDRL to try to be the king of the dirt in the Rookie of the Year for 2014 out of Titusville, Pennsylvania, Max Blair. Thank you to Mike Farr and everybody at Genesis Race Shocks for letting us use this booth to do this interview, and Max, thank you for your time as well. This has been a Fast Track video update. Go to fasttrackracing.com to follow more as we continue along with more great interviews throughout PRI.